everyone, I'm called Lighton and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Us Together. Yes! I'm so excited, you guys, and this week you're going to have a very juicy conversation. We have a very interesting topic, and the topic is forgiveness, or okusonyiwa. In my language, you call it okusonyiwa. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm going to be doing this topic with my brother, my very good friend called Davis. So let him introduce himself as we get started. Davis, what up?
It's good, it's good. It's a pleasure to be here. Lighton is my good friend, and we can't wait to talk about forgiveness. It's a big topic.
As we earlier introduced today, our topic is forgiveness, and forgiveness in my language is called okusonyiwa. And as you guys know, I'm Ugandan, and I'm from the East African community. And I have so many,
yeah.
right? And I have so many friends who speak Swahili. So forgiveness in Swahili, it's called msamaha. Since I have my brother here from a different country, he's also going to tell us what forgiveness is in his language. David.
It's good, Rwanda. I'm from Rwanda, so we call it imbabazi. I think it's most self-forgiveness.
Right.
You get what I mean?
I get what you mean, yeah.
So when you forgive yourself,
right,
you forgive the person.
Right.
So before you forgive them, you have to forgive yourself.
I understand that, but the way you're saying it as if it's something easy, something that happens easy, like, oh, you forgive yourself, or then you forgive them. It's not something easy. Forgiveness is actually a process, right? It's a very, it's the hardest thing to do, by the way, because it takes a lot of understanding. It takes a lot of understanding where the other person is coming from. It takes a lot of knowing that whatever they did to you has nothing to do with you. Sometimes it has everything to do with them, or sometimes the circumstances they're going through. And then sometimes you even have to accept an apology you never received, right?
You're right.
So
what you're saying is, it doesn't have to do with you.
For the most part, that's what I think.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Someone hurting you,
right,
in my opinion,
right,
it always comes from them dealing with traumas, dealing with past behaviors or past traumas, as I said, that haunt them until, they're not themselves. So they hurt you, and then you carry on that energy.
right.
And that energy is going to... I'm pissed at Lighton.
Right.
I don't like Lighton.
Right.
But then you don't know why.
Right, right.
That's a whole perspective of forgiveness.
Right.
So if Lighton hurt me,
right,
I should not be pissed at Lighton for something that I don't understand.
Right, right.
Because now I carry it on.
Right. So it's like you punish yourself for Lighton's mistakes, right?
Exactly.
And which is not right. However, though, we shouldn't forget that sometimes even us who want to forgive are also partly to blame. Sometimes we should also know what we committed.
No way.
We should know which part we played to this. Cause
as you're saying, nobody in this world is perfect.
Exactly, nobody's perfect,
so,
right?
You as Lighton will never understand if you did wrong to me. Me as Davis will never understand that I did wrong to Lighton.
Right.
So I'm going to want an apology from Lighton, right, before I give an apology to you. So no one is perfect. You're not perfect, I'm not perfect. That's why I keep saying, starts with you. You forgive yourself.
But you're forgiving yourself also. True forgiveness also. I understand what you're saying, but like also the thing you're saying about you wanting an apology from me before you give it to me.
Yeah.
I feel like then that's also not really true forgiveness.
That's pride. That's pride.
That's pride, exactly. Pride. So if you're proud and then...
You have another topic on pride.
No. Yeah, we should have another topic on pride. But
I know what I'm talking about.
If you're saying that you want me to give you an apology before you give it to me, then I'm not sure you'll even be able to forgive yourself, forgive other people. Because even you as Davis, you should know which part you played in this whole thing. Because it just can't be me, right? Since you're talking about wanting to be the change that you want to see in the world, right? Let's first understand what you play, which part you play, and be willing to forgive others.
This is the biggest thing that's going on in this century or generation that we're in. We blame our generation, even the younger generation that's coming.
It's sad, we are teaching them.
We're teaching them, but we're teaching them badly.
Yeah, that's why you need to do better.
We're blaming everything on everybody else.
Right.
So, I blame everything on Lighton.
Right.
I blame everything on Davis.
Right.
So if it's Lighton's fault, Davis will be fine.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you, that true forgiveness, even if I want to forgive myself, right, I have to understand the part that I played in this whole thing, right? And then as well, I have to accept it and feel the pain and accept, okay, I had Davis. Because it also takes back to forgiving yourself and forgiving others, right?
Well,
so if I'm going to forgive myself, I have to first understand what I did. I'm not going to just say, I'm going to forgive myself, but what are you forgiving yourself for? That means it's a lie, it's a pretense. It's not actually forgiveness, right?
At the end of the day,
right.
Forgiveness, to me, as I understand it, is you're supposed to be mature. You mature yourself into understanding that when you're wrong, you understand you're wrong.
No, you're not talking. You're not on the same page. That's what I was telling you. Because that time you're trying to just put it on the other person.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're wrong, but wait.
Yeah, you're trying to put it on the other person.
I'm just saying, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
when you're into the heat, you won't understand that you're wrong.
Right.
So you have to sit down, learn how to walk away.
Right.
That's one.
Right.
Learn how to keep quiet.
Right.
When you have to.
Right.
Learn how to be like, it's okay, you're right.
Right.
You know? I'm in wrong. But deep down you're not in wrong. But you know it's the best situation that
it's the best
if you hold the argument, it won't last.
Right.
You'll just be toxic and everything. So
right.
Walk away, let the person have their time to breathe.
Right.
Take your time to cool off.
Right.
Come back, talk it afresh. Explain your point of view, let them talk. And
okay,
then,
Davis, I have a question. No, you're not confusing me. I have a question. So according to you, what is the essence of forgiveness? According to you, Davis, what do you think, what is the importance of forgiveness according to you?
The importance of forgiveness.
Yeah.
You cannot live a happy life with a heavy heart.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I understand that.
If you don't forgive, even if you're as rich as Bill Gates,
right.
As rich as Donald Trump, God forbid,
right.
you shall not be happy.
Right.
Because you have a heavy heart.
Right.
The heart will be very heavy because maybe your houseboy
right.
that you fought over eggs.
I know.
You know?
And another thing, what you're saying is that if you don't learn how to forgive, every small thing is going to start annoying you. Every little thing that someone does is going to start annoying you, and I don't think that's a way to live, because people are so annoying. We are so annoying, and we're human beings. We keep making mistakes, right?
The biggest thing is human beings don't understand that. Well, you as a human being,
right?
You feel that you're a human being,
right?
But then you always forget that even the other people are human beings.
Right.
Not everybody is perfect.
Not everybody's perfect, yeah.
Not everybody's going to be at your standards.
Right.
So hold your standards up. I don't mean don't put your standards down.
Right.
But always expect people and believe that people are going to be at their best.
Right.
And
so in other words, always try to see the best in people.
That's right.
Yeah, and then
that's what I was trying to say.
Always try to see the best in people. You forgiving doesn't mean that you justify what they have done. No, it doesn't justify what they have done. But you just try to love them from... You can also choose to love them from afar.
Forgiveness does not mean that you're a fool. It doesn't mean
that you're weak.
That you're weak.
Actually, most times we pretend to mistake it as being weak.
Me forgiving... Lighton, if you hurt me... You're my brother, you're my sister, you're my girlfriend. If I forgive you for hurting me, it should not mean I'm weak.
Right.
That you should come back to me and I'll be like, oh. No.
Okay, so what you're trying to say is another way you know you've forgiven is when you don't feel weak about that decision.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good point, because
it's more of, that's where
it's actually strength, right?
It's strength. You come to self-forgiveness.
Right. Because I feel like the bravest thing you can actually do is to forgive. It's really hard, but like it's really brave.
What's going to hurt the person that you forgive the most is that you forgive them.
Really, I didn't know that. Why do you think so?
I think so that
Because me, I would think that if I forgive that person that hurt me, they would want me to forgive them. Or
they would want you to forgive them.
that's what I would think.
No, they would not want you to forgive them because the people that are gonna hurt you think they can take advantage. You know.
Right.
So Lighton is weak.
Right.
So every time I say blah 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 blah, Lighton, my car can't start. Come pick me up. You're gonna be there.
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying.
If His Excellency Paul Kagame.
You guys love your president so much, but
No,
talk about
no.
it.
You know,
Brandon, you love your
Zehe,
president.
you know what I mean?
But
But
you tell me.
if he could get his commanders and all the people that he was leading
Right.
from refuge,
Right.
these were people coming from. I'm bringing outside topic. Talk about forgiveness.
Right.
These are people who are hurt, you know? They were put out from 1958
Right.
to 1994.
That's a long time.
Long time,
Right.
you know? Carried a lot of hatred, carried a lot of anger, regret.
Helplessness.
But then this one person taught them that you could forgive, build a nation.
I think what I've learned from your story is like he didn't want to lead a broken nation.
Exactly.
And then that's what we're trying. That's what we're all trying to do. We're all trying to be one people. We are trying to be one person, right? So then there is no way we're going to be one person if we all don't forgive each other and like
You can't be
Yeah.
one person if I go home and I say, no? And I sit with you at the same table during lunch.
That's true.
But then when I go home,
But you said the whole thing.
no,
No, you said the whole
this
thing.
is where
Oh.
forgiveness comes in.
You
you
said the whole
know?
thing.
The topic. This is where forgiveness comes. If
Mhm.
I can sit at the table with you
Mm-hmm.
and not be realistic with you, if I do not like you,
Mm-hmm.
I should say I don't like you in
Right.
front of your face.
Right.
But if I have forgiven you,
Right.
I should not have a problem with you being there with me.
Right.
I'll go drink with you, with your friends, with my friends, have lunch, and I
Right.
won't have a problem.
Right. Again, I think that brings us back to the other thing we said, that if you like when you hate someone, right, the anger hurts you more than the other person. Because Davis, let's say we had an issue and then you have an issue with me or I have an issue with you,
Yeah.
and we're all seated on the table, and I don't know you're mad at me. Me, I'll be there happy for you. Be there hurting. Your heart is sinking. Me, I'm thinking we're okay. So
You're okay. You'll be eating your steak, you know?
I know.
I'll be there
Talking.
crunching my teeth
I know, right?
for no reason, you know?
For no reason, and then like at the end of the day it hurts you. So another thing is forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. Do you believe it's a gift you give to yourself?
Forgiveness is a gift from God.
Oh really?
It's a gift from God.
I feel like it's a gift you give to yourself, but like God helps you through. God guides you through the journey.
God, in my opinion,
Right.
gives you love, peace,
Right.
and forgiveness.
And with forgiveness comes peace.
Because you know you cannot be peaceful without forgiveness.
That's true. Okay, David, so I want us to help our lovely viewers, right? When do you know that you have been forgiven? So, so many times I'll be like, you come and tell me, oh, Lighton, maybe I did something to you. And I'm like, no, it's okay, I've forgiven you. It's okay, I've forgiven you. But when in my heart of hearts, actually, I haven't forgiven you. So I want you to help us and our lovely viewers too, to tell us, when do you know that you have been forgiven? Like, when does that come to you and you're like, oh, maybe I've been forgiven?
It comes to you when
How does it come to you?
when I'll sit and I'll be like, Lighton, I see on my snap. Lighton is having fun. Is she having fun? You know what I mean?
Right.
Why am I happy? Why should I be happy
Right.
that Lighton is happy?
Right.
But then when I'm happy that Lighton is happy, is because I've forgiven her.
Right.
You know?
Right.
If I'm not happy
That she's happy.
that she's happy, then there's a problem. I should be happy that Lighton has found a new boyfriend.
They want me to find a boyfriend. My brother, he has been talking about me finding a boyfriend for the longest time.
You know, I should be
Please hit me up.
happy that Lighton got her papers or got her
She's graduated.
graduated
Right.
or she won the lotto. You know what I mean?
That's true. So I think another way you can find out that you haven't forgiven, and I'll say this through a personal experience, right? There is one of my family members who did something that I didn't expect them to do. And I had him all over my graduation photos, right? But I was so mad at him that I couldn't look at those photos.
You cut them out.
I didn't cut them out actually, because he's my family member, like he's so close, right? So I just hid the albums. I never watched my graduation video. So one day I sat down and I'm like, this thing is actually really killing me. It's actually really hurting me, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to understand where they're coming from. I'm going to know that whatever they did to me had nothing to do with me. And another thing is, even these people are also dealing with life. You know, sometimes we think we're the only people dealing with life, right? But even everybody's dealing with life.
As you're saying with
So
sorry for cutting you off. It's the same with dealing with life.
Right.
I just came back to the essence of happiness.
Right.
Essence of happiness is when I know me as Davis or as Lighton. I'm happy and it's not bothering anybody.
Right.
And even if it bothers anybody,
Right.
I haven't done any wrong to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Lighton, you're happy.
Right.
Not because you're trying to prove a point to anybody. Lighton, you're happy that you graduated. You did not graduate for your parents. You graduated too. You know?
We did this.
You did that for you.
I'm telling you.
You know?
Yeah.
Lighton, you're happy. Or Davis, you're happy. That
So in other words, if you forgive me, you should be happy for me, right?
if you forgive, this is where the whole thing comes in.
Right. I understand. So as we're saying, like for those people who find it hard to let go, one, I want you to know that first of all, your feelings are very valid. It's not that they're not valid, because again, we all feel the hunger differently. But however, what I want to say is you take as much time as you want to heal. Because also forgiveness, by the way, comes with healing. You have to first heal from that situation for you to forgive.
Forgive yourself.
Exactly, right? So take as much time as you want, as much time as you need for you to heal. By the end of the day, remember that you have to forgive, because if you don't forgive yourself and forgive the other person, you're going to carry on this burden that is not even worth it. It's just going to take your peace. Forgiveness is a gift from God and a gift that we give to ourselves, and we all need peace. We all want to be happy, and the only way we can be happy, the only way we can build the society that you want to live in, the only way we can make the world a better place is if we all forgive and come together. That's why we call our platform Us Together, because I want us to do it us together, all of us. Fena tukwatire wamu, you know. I don't know how you say it in English. You know?
Together, you know what I mean?
Exactly, so that's how I want to do it. Tuli wamu, tuli muntu omu.
No.
We are one people.
Tuli wamwe.
Tuli wamu. Sa tuli muntu omu.
Tuli wantumu.
Good job. But I'll teach you. Anyway, so we are all one people, and we want to build a world. We want to make our world a better place, you know.
Better East Africa.
Better East Africa, a better Africa. A better world.
A world.
Yeah, a better world at large. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell them to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please tell them to follow us on Facebook. And we'll see you next time.
Don't forget to like that YouTube channel, hit that bell button, and subscribe. All love.
And I want to tell everybody that we can all do better. I'll see you next time. Take very good care.
Us together.
Take very good care of yourself. May God bless you. See you next time.